folks. Thank you for joining us here at Your Health. On today's program, we'd like to talk about the health attributes of tart cherry. Now, this goes way beyond just the benefits provided for gout and arthritis. Tart cherry is an amazing substance that can help you live a less painful life. That's the whole point of this, relieving our pains. First, let's go to our news. Let's see what's happening in the health world. Scientists uncover the secrets to thriving. Researchers from the University of Portsmouth reviewed all of the available literature on the state of being known as thriving. Included in the review was a wide range of research conducted on all stages of life, from infancy to the senior years, and on a wide variety of professions and lifestyles. Although thriving has many features, the main attributes include experiencing a sense of personal development, getting better at something, and attaining success at mastering something. The study was published by European psychologists. Well, folks, this is a fascinating line of research that could help a lot of people better understand what life characteristics lead to happiness. When we describe someone as thriving, we think of them as on top of their game, or they have a lot going for them, and that people enjoy being around them. Someone who is thriving gets up every day seeking new experiences and opportunities. Well, they're just excited about life. Now, this notion of thriving is common, but what is not so common is knowing what it takes to achieve a thriving life and to be recognized by others as thriving. That is what this study accomplished. They have, in effect, shown us how to thrive and be happy. So, let's get to it. What are the features of those who thrive? First category, those who are thriving are, well, they are spiritual. They're optimistic, motivated, and proactive. They enjoy learning. They are flexible and adaptable. They're socially competent, and they believe in and respect themselves. The next category, the person who is thriving has, well, they have an opportunity to thrive. They have the support of those close to them. Also, their challenges and difficulties are manageable. Their environment is calm and relatively free of strife. They have autonomy over their affairs, and those who know them best view the thriving person as competent and capable. Well, isn't this something? These researchers have described how to have an outstanding life. These are the traits we should all strive for. Now, folks, I can't help but think about our children, grandchildren, and young people in need of guidance, and how knowing these secrets to happiness could provide so many with a better life. There is good news from the European Society of Cardiology. Dark chocolate infused with olive oil lowers cardiovascular disease risk. Researchers from the University of Pisa, Italy, evaluated 26 subjects with at least 3 cardiovascular disease risk factors response to consuming dark chocolate infused with either apples or olive oil. They found both types of chocolate improved disease risk, but the chocolate infused with olive oil reduced it the most. Chocolate a week were at 21% reduced risk, and men who ate 2 to 6 servings a week were at 23% reduced risk of atrial fibrillation. Folks, over the years, we've reported at least a dozen studies, probably more, that confirm the consumption of chocolate provides our bodies with powerful polyphenol antioxidants that help to lower blood pressure, improve mood, lower cholesterol and blood markers of inflammation, promote proper vascular function and repair. Today, we learn that when dark chocolate is infused with olive oil, another source of powerful polyphenol antioxidants, the health-promoting effects are even more pronounced. We also learned that chocolate of any type, milk or dark, whether it's mixed with nuts or creams, any type whatsoever, significantly reduces the risk of atrial fibrillation. Folks, some 33 million people worldwide have this type of irregular heartbeat, and many of them are required to take an anticoagulant to help protect them from dislodging a clot that may result in a stroke. This type of research helps us to change the way we approach our diet and life in general. For me personally, if I occasionally have a sweet, it's almost always chocolate. Well, today on Your Health, we'd like to discuss the health-promoting properties of tart.
You know, so many Americans suffer from pain, don't they? I mean, and when you have pain, it gets all of your attention. So whenever something in the natural world comes up to help pain, we want to learn about it and we want to share it with you. Well, that's where we are today. We're going to be talking about tart cherry extract. This one is amazing for pain and inflammation. So, Richard,
Yes.
tart cherry. Now, this isn't really the same cherry you make cherry pie from.
It is.
Although those are good too.
Well, that's
But it's
a good
not,
point.
you don't really make pie from tart cherries. You make it from sweet cherries usually.
All types of cherries share these medicinal properties that we're going to talk
Right.
about today. But the tart cherry, the one with less sugar too, the tart cherry has the most polyphenols, health-promoting compounds within it. But you're not making a mistake by having any type of cherry. They're all helpful for what we're going to talk about. You know, you mentioned how many Americans are suffering in pain. And so many of us, we don't know about alternatives to medicines, and maybe we've become dependent on a narcotic to control our pain, or we have to take 8, 10, 12 ibuprofen every day to calm our pain. And you're learning that that doesn't work that well. I go from one dose of medicine to the next, and I would really like to know alternatives. And what do? We go to our doctor, our typical MD, and ask, aren't there any alternatives? And he says what? What does he say? They're not proven. Well, that's a mistake. They are proven. We have all sorts of alternatives. You know, folks, here in America, we have become over-dependent on medications because the funnel of information about how to care for our health problems is controlled by those who profit from medications and not natural remedies. No one can patent tart cherry. No one stands to make $1 billion profit off tart cherry, so they don't investigate and they don't teach doctors this. So I want you to know before we go into this discussion on tart cherry that it is proven. There's great scientific evidence, and tart cherry and other agents that we're going to talk about are very helpful, particularly for gout, but also arthritis and a wide variety of painful conditions. So no matter what the cause of pain, lend me your ear for a little while and learn more about the natural measures that can help you get out of pain in a safe manner. And they can be used with medicines if you need them too.